Hello there and welcome to this episode of Inside Southeastern Baseball with head coach Matt Reiser, presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers, Champagne Beverage, and also Buddy's Bar and Grill right here in Hammond. I'm Alan Waddell, and I'm joined as always by the head baseball coach of your Southeastern Lions, Coach Matt Reiser. And Coach, thanks for being here. First of all, it's a very busy week for your club. You had 2 home games, and then you took that long bus ride to Conway, Arkansas to take on a very good Central Arkansas club.
Yeah, you know, it was a long week for us, and we had to get back on track. We had a rough weekend last weekend, losing at home 2 out of 3. So it's a good week for us to have some opponents midweek there at the Pat. And then obviously have a weekend series there in Central Arkansas.
Lions go 4-1 on the week. Anytime you can win 4 games in a week, that's always good for your overall record. But taking 2 out of 3 at Central Arkansas, that was a big statement.
Yeah, well, it was back to just trying to get it back on track, and also we were rolling there for a little bit, for about 3 or 4 weeks, and had a little small setback. But it's typical Southland Conference. You know, every weekend's a battle, and every game's a battle, and you can see by the highlights, this weekend was no different. It doesn't matter who you play or where you're at. You can get everybody's best game in the Southland Conference.
Well, the Lions would open their week on Tuesday night against South Alabama. Here's the highlights. All right, it's a midweek game as South Alabama, the Jaguars, come to Hammond. And, Coach, this has been a good rivalry against South Alabama for a long time now as they make the trip over here to Hammond.
Yeah, a regional ball club from a year ago. You know, Coach Calvey, I respect the heck out of, is actually one of my mentors. And, yeah, it was really nice to get him there at the Pat. Obviously, we get off to a good start there. Kyle Sotol there on the mound. We got the start, got the nod with Sean Kennel throwing relief on the weekend, and did a good job of just dominating the zone. Got it 1, 2, 3 there in the first inning, and obviously Sam leads us off for the double. It was good to see us get some scoring early. We get a great dirt ball read there. Actually, Sam got the link of the game for that dirt ball read because you know, we hadn't been doing a whole lot of the little things lately to score offensively, and that was a big part of it. Also, you see the drawing in infield there early in the game, the first inning. And Fisher bounces one there through the hole to get the early score 1-0.
How big is it to jump on top, especially in these midweek games, whenever, you know, you're not throwing one of your top 3 guys on the mound, but you think there's going to be some runs scored, but Sotol did a nice job. But how big is it to jump on top in these games?
It's just for momentum, period. I think every college baseball program with 18 to 22-year-old kids, it works a lot off of momentum. And when you can score first, you get some confidence early. It also allows for the rest of the game to continue to do that.
We've been talking about it all year long, about the deep pitching staff for Southeastern, and Kyle Sotol did a very nice job in this game against South Al.
He really did, and he had some nice defensive plays. You saw there by Kenna Menard, a great play there in the 6-hole, throw back across, and then we get right back on the sticks, and then you get, you know, obviously Kenna Menard leads off there with a walk. They get to third base on a hit, and then Sam Robeson does a good job of knocking them in there. And that's what it was. It's just quality at bats. We continue to string them together. There's a hit and run there. We execute as well. And when we do that offensively for us, we'll score a lot of runs with our offense.
Lions very productive in this night against South Al, the Jaguars. You can see another big hit here as continuing to score runs here early on.
Yeah, and you can see how things kind of work. You get that momentum offense going, and even the bleeders and the dinkers fall in for RBIs there. So yeah, that's a big part of it. And obviously Kyle Sotol right back to where he left off. Threw 95 pitches on the night. Threw a lot of pitches there in 6 innings in the start, and did a really nice job all night. It's a nice hit there by Fisher back up the middle. Sam does a good job of staying on the bag there. They're looking to throw behind him, and we got first and third now, ready to rock and roll with Andrew Godbold up, and we get the pass ball. Made my job easier, not having to pin on a hit and run and worry about the double play. We score a run there, and then obviously Fisher gets back in scoring position, score another run. And this is where we kind of put the game out of reach. Had the bases loaded here. Midget does a good job there of dominating the strike zone, even with the bunt on. They got a fielder's choice, and then we get the HBP. And now I think it's 4-2 or 3-2, and you know, South did a good job coming back, hit a couple solo home runs to get back in it. But Jacob Williams hits the ball to right field. Like I said, it's kind of a momentum offense. You know, come in and sliding for the sliding catch and misplays it. Kevin Carr does a fantastic job of running full speed from the get-go and scores all the way from first base on a shallow fly ball, and that's kind of line baseball. You play hard no matter what because you don't know when they're going to make the mistakes.
It was nice to see your club, you know, make those small plays in this game to allow you to get a victory on this night.
It really did, and allowed us to get some guys in the game that need to be in the game. Gage Pickett threw phenomenal, came in relief. We had a 5-game week, so we had to save the bullpen obviously going up to Central Arkansas. and some guys came in and did a really nice job for us. And then Andrew Guybold just continues to add on to it. I tell you, he's been swinging a hot bat all year long, and has been good as advertised, and obviously drives that one there deep and then out of the ballpark there late at night.
We talked about at the beginning of the year that he was going to be a nice addition to your lineup, and he has certainly filled up to the billing. The Lions win this one on the midweek, start out the week 1-0 with a win against South Alabama. The Jaguars, they come over here to Hammond. Coach, I think everybody around college baseball knows what kind of program South Alabama has, so anytime you can beat those guys, it's a quality win, and you win this one 9-3.
Yeah, you know, South Alabama is a regional team from a year ago. Had some things to replace, but Coach Calvi always does a fantastic job over there, one of my mentors as well, and respect the heck out of those guys, and they always play hard no matter what they've got or where they're at. And it was a good win for us. Obviously, Kyle Suttertall was fantastic in his start. Then we really needed that performance out of him, because with a long week 5 games, we really need to have some good pitching there.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at an offensive explosion on Wednesday night at Paddock Keneally down at Alumni Field, right here on Inside Southeastern Baseball with head coach Matt Reiser, presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers, Champagne Beverage, and also Buddy's Bar and Grill right here in Hammond. Stay with us.